Hello. Who's ready? Who's ready, chat? Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it tonight? Or will we lose once again? Do we have any believers in chat? I'm gonna need all the help. I'm gonna need all the belief I can get, brother. I'm gonna need all the belief I can get. So, last night, we tried fighting Lucifer, for anybody who wasn't here, and it went alright as far as I was concerned. But we didn't beat him. It was a kind of a slog. We were in there for like an hour. Just not enough damage, not enough healing, just not good enough setup, I think. So we I did some research, went into the labs, made some new people. The whole team has changed. I had a whole strategy coming in. The whole team's changed. I think we definitely have a better strategy going in, but I don't know if we will win per se. And the one thing I found out through my little bit of research is that at like 25% HP, Lucifer just heals back his full HP. So whether or not we felt like we were close to killing Lucifer, even if we lowered Lucifer's health to half last time, he would have fully re-healed himself, and we would have had to do that all over again. So I don't think there was any realm that we were going to win that fight. So we're gonna just hop into it, see what we can do. Hopefully, I'm not quite sure what I would do if I lose this. I was gonna like practice it, and then I thought might as well just start streaming. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I lose this, because I think I'll just probably grind some more. I guess we got my MC to level 80. The demons I have on my team aren't super high level because I changed them around a bit. They're all in this. I think the lowest one we have is in the 60s. I think he's like late 60s. So we'll have to see against Lucifer, but let's hop into it. Sorry for the crackling. Sometimes it does this. Should have tested the audio first. There we go. What good can come? So, I beat this guy already. This fight was way easier than last time. So, I like to hope that we can kill Lucifer this time. This guy took like 20 turns this time, so we have a little bit of a new build that I can talk about when we get into the fight, and I can talk about the demons we brought with us. I'd like to hope that we can do it, but there's definitely a world where we might not be able to. Because Lucifer, if he just like doubles into my supporter, triples into my supporters, we're gonna be having a rough time. But I brought, instead of Warcry, I brought Debilitate on 2 demons, because Warcry is 40 Warcry is 40 mana, and Debilitate is 48, but Debilitate lowers all the enemy stats by 1 stage, where Warcry and Fog Breath lower, say for Warcry, lowers attack and magic by 2 stages, which is really good. So I'm going to run Debilitate on 2 people to be able to lower their attack a bit, and then I brought Ruku Kaja so that I can protect myself a little bit more. I don't know how much this is going to change the game for me, but I think just having more survivability would be great. Debilitate's just awesome because it lowers not only his attack, his defense, his magic attack, and his accuracy, so it lowers everything by 1 stage. So it can be really strong. I think the biggest problem, other than facing Lucifer himself, is going to be dealing with mana consumption, because Debilitate still takes 40 mana, and so it's going to be this basically a little bit more than what we were doing before with Warcry and Fog Breath. So it's not that bad, but if he keeps Dekundahing himself and decodging us, the mana could become an issue. So I think we still have some chakra pots and stuff, because we would have gotten them before. I'm actually going to quickly stand up and go get something to drink. Drop that. Lucifer does look sick, though, in this. Let me recycle this. Now, the only issue I have right now that I really don't like, that we can't really do anything about, is the fact that Pixie goes first. I want to double check, because the game feels a little bit louder than last time. So I want to double check the volume is good for me. I want to make sure that you guys can hear me, because that would be really, really bad if you couldn't. Because sometimes it's a lot louder on my end. It probably could be a little bit lower. I'm going to lower it a little bit. I'll lower it a little bit. Like maybe there. Just to make sure it seems good, but if anybody complains, let me know. So Pixie right now has basically the same set. I probably, if I do need to fight this guy again, I'm probably gonna re-change Pixie to someone else with healing and then maybe more different stuff, more damage, because right now his main thing is that he has a lot of resistances and nobody really has Pierce other than MC, so that's probably something I'll be looking into in the future if we have to take him out, God forbid. So we're gonna see. But the problem with him, with Pixie going first, is usually my MC would go first, use a physical attack which uses HP, and then we would be able to heal it next turn. But we got a new physical attack that doesn't use as much HP as Blight, so what I do now is I like to pass, and that's when we go to MC. We have Free Kugel, an almighty physical move that damages one foe, and it's pretty strong. So we're gonna focus. And then we have Rangda here, who has Debilitate. We have Debilitate, Sukukaja, and Tarukaja. So we're going to Debilitate him first turn. This is going to lower all of his stats. So that's going to be very helpful. And then we can Debilitate with Vitala. But I'm going to do Rukukaja just in case. I don't think he's going to go for Takunda or Dakaja first turn. But just in case. And then we're going to go for this. So we have Pierce and it's Almighty, so we pierce his Almighty resistance, which I learned that Lucifer has an Almighty resistance, which in lore is kind of nuts. Like, Almighty is supposed to be like the damage move, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so to me, it kind of feels crazy. But we already did 1,000 damage, which is like way more than we did ever before. So I'm going to Debilitate again, so then he's at -2, so we're at Debilitate 2. I'm gonna Rukukaja, because we could buff physical right now, but I feel like focusing on defense right now would be very, very good. We got a 2,829 crit, which is so good. Like, we're doing so much damage than we were doing previously. And with the Debilitate buffs, he's going to be missing stuff because he's basically at -2 accuracy now. So we're going to focus again. We're probably going to focus for next turn. I'm not going to Debilitate on this turn. I'm going to Tarukaja. So we're +2 defense. He's -2. Debilitate, and now we're +1 attack. We're going to Debilitate on him just to share the MP around, because it is eating our MP a little bit. So he's going to go for his attacks, and his attacks are looking mighty good right now for us. He hit all of us through all of the dodges. I'm going to pass with you. Free Kugel. +1 Free Kugel with the crit. Excellent. We're going to set up Tarukaja again. So now we're +2. And then we'll Debilitate him for the last bit. So all of his stats are at rock bottom right now. Might as well get a little bit of healing going, just in case he Dakundas or Dakajas us. And then we will focus for next turn. Megidola. So he's at -4 accuracy, so we got 3 dodges, as you can see. -4 magic as well. We pass. We focus last turn, so we can go Free Kugel. And we get a 5,000 crit, which is crazy. Now we can just set up Tarukaja. I think this is our third Tarukaja, and then we're gonna set up Rukukaja. I think this is our third Rukukaja as well. I'm not quite sure. Focus. And then I think this will be our last Tarukaja we'll need. We can attack with some of the other demons. It's just gonna be that he resists it, but we still have all these buffs, so it could be very good. He's not going for all of his attacks, like his basic attacks, very often for some reason. I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm just interested that he doesn't seem to be going for that. I'll top everybody off. We're still pretty fine, but at any point he could remove all of our buffs and all of his debuffs and just hit us for something big. But he can't remove all of the debuffs and all the buffs at the same time, which is really, really important. I think I might... I'm gonna pass on this turn. I'm going to Rakukaja, I think is our last one. Yeah. And then we're gonna pass, and we're gonna focus. And I basically, all I did for every level up from, like, we were like level 70, I think we were level 70 when we went into this fight earlier, or the first time. But the only difference between Demi-Fiend's stats basically now and when we had him before is that I prioritized health. So we basically like doubled our health pretty crazily. We could Sukukaja. I'm gonna Sukukaja just at least once, just to have that. Because then we could, oh wait, I was gonna say we could Rakunda, but we don't need to. Yeah, I'm gonna heal up again. Just gotta keep our eyes on the mana. We'll focus for next turn. But we're doing like 5,000 per hit, which is pretty good. Dekaja, so this removes all of our attack buffs, our defense buffs, and our dodges. But he is still debilitated, so... He binds Pixie and Ragna, which is not fantastic, but not the worst, because we're gonna go... We'll go Free Kugel for 2,000. And then we're going to... Maybe I should have healed this turn with Demi-Fiend, but we're gonna Rakukaja. And if he, like, the worst case scenario is he Dekundas us there, or he Dekundas himself and removes all of his debuffs. Now, if he just targets into this guy and crits, that's gonna suck. I would love it if he attacked. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. And we retaliated. Okay. That was a little bit of a close situation for sure, but we were back at full HP. That could have been bad, but knock on wood, it worked out for us. He's still down, so we're gonna go +1 in attack again. We're gonna start buffing. +2 in defense. High King coming. So I'm running the Vimana Magatama, so that means I am immune to stun and bind, which means I will never be stunned or bind by his High King. I think I do want to heal here. I think it's just better to be safe than sorry. We'll do some big damage at +1 focus, and then we will Tarukaja for +2. We will Rakukaja for +3, I believe. Okay, he's gonna go for High King. So this move on MC only, he is immune to the bind or stun effect from it. I'm not immune to Hell's Gaze, I think is what it's called, which can cause, like, mute and stuff. We could hold on here, but again, I think it's just better to be safe than sorry. I would like to be in a better position, but running in with, like, somewhat low health could be very bad. This will be our third Tarukaja, I'm pretty sure. Is this our fourth Rakukaja? Yes. Megidolon. I love it when he does those moves because that allows us to dodge his attack, and his High King and his Gaze are the only attacks we can't dodge, which also gives us an opportunity to focus again and get some big damage off. I think this will be the last Taru Kaja, so I'm going to Suku Kaja, and then I'm going to Taru Kaja on you to get us to max. I'm pretty sure that's our max Taru Kaja. I could be wrong. We'll pass. And free Kugel. 7575 crit. Root of Evil is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Hell's Gaze, not Hell's Gaze, just Root of Evil. Okay. And he muted Ragda. So that kind of sucks, but we'll take this turn to just use some items. There is another healing ability called Prayer that removes debuffs, which could have been good. Could have been good to have. We'll Suku Kaja on you. And we will... I guess we'll just attack with you. High King. I might want to consider next turn, maybe. So he heals himself. Maybe consider next turn using a chakra pot. I think we have chakra pots still, right? Yeah, we have 4 chakra pots. We'll go probably next turn, maybe use a great chakra. But we're gonna focus this turn. He didn't do too much damage to me, so we kind of have an opportunity to do something here. I'm gonna Suku Kaja up to make him miss his other attacks even more. I could life drain. Kind of pointless. I guess we'll just get chippies. We could have passed to heal, but give us a crit on this one. Nice. 7701. Sometimes you just gotta ask. So he heals up, and that obviously isn't healing much. It's only healing 200. It's when he gets really low when we have to worry about that. I'm going to pass again. Focus. So we'll Suku Kaja again. This should be our third. I'm going to pass with this one. Heal. And then free Kugel. Free Kugel. I don't know how to pronounce it. I apologize. 4,980. So he Dakundas. He's finally removing his debilitates. And he just removed all of our buffs. Which I think leaves this to be... I'm going to pass here. I think this leaves us a perfect opportunity to get a great chakra up. And then we're going to debilitate him. And because he has Dakunda and Dakaja, this is what I like to do, is I like to Raku Kaja. So he has to, he either wastes both his press turns removing both of our buffs, or he only removes his buffs, or he only removes my buffs. That's what I want to focus on right now. And then I'm going to pass, and I'm going to focus for next turn. He's going to Root of All Evil. Root of Evil, not of all evil. How do we do? Ooh. And one of our guys got poisoned. Kind of annoying. Okay. Still good. As much as I do want to attack, I feel like poison's going to be really annoying to deal with. And we're still kind of setting up buffs and debuffs, so it's fine. And if he hits me with an attack, we'll give him a really good retaliation. So we're going to debilitate him again. So he's at -2 everything. And then Raku Kaja to be +2. High King. Pixie and Viala get set back. This is one of those instances where I need to be like... I mean, I can't heal everyone, unfortunately. I could remove Bind on Pixie. I might remove Bind. Oh wait, I could do this to remove Bind on everyone. Okay, let's do that. So it removes Bind on those two. I'm going to debilitate for him to be -3, and then I'm gonna pass to Pixie to heal. I think that's the smartest play. We're holding on to this. We're holding on to this focus. The Kaja to remove our buffs, but he's still debilitated. So he's -3 still. We just don't have our defense buffs. And he poisoned me and Ragna, which is really annoying. So I can't remove all poison from everyone, only from one person at a time. So I guess I'll do it on me, because if I don't, I'll get damaged that turn. So this should be -4 debilitate for him, which is good. And then we can get Rakukaja back up. Megi Dolan. We dodge. Okay. We'll put another Diz Poison down. Where's my items? Oh, not. I'm like, where's the items? Forgot. Pixie gets to kill first. We'll Diz Poison here. So we can Taru Kaja now. I'll do Raku Kaja. I don't even know where we're at on Raku Kaja. I think we're at 2. And then now we can finally get a hit and off on him. For 3,300. Not bad. Do all the models have no pants? We have pants on. Oh, well, that might be it. Unless we can dodge. We did dodge. We were very fortunate with that. Yeah, I think we want to remove Stun. Where's that? Am I losing my fucking mind? That's Bind. This is Stun. We'll get Tarukaja up again. See, this is the problem, is I lose count because of all the crazy shit going on. I think we're at 3 for that. Dekaja doesn't matter. And Dekunda reset everything. We'll pass. I'm gonna chakra drop Rangda. Just because I know they're gonna debilitate. I've said my Flair said your model has no pants one day. There was like one of my original model didn't have any pants on before because I thought that was funny, but then I the upgraded model, they all have pants on now. I have no excuse not to put on pants with with Vroid now because they make it so easy. I might just double chakra drop. See, this is the problem, is like you spend a lot of turns like buffing and debuffing, and then it's just it becomes a thing of like, when do you get the attack? Another poison, bro. I really don't need these poisons, man. Poison's so annoying. Alright. And yeah, at certain points, do I even care about poison? This is probably why they tell you to bring Amon with prayer. I wish you could dodge these attacks. That would make my life easier. Yeah, we'll Meteor on. Thank you for the head pat. Hopefully it went off. If it didn't, let me know. I also still crave chicken, so thank you. Nice, I like chicken. Jimkin. Yeah, I'm feeling a little under the weather, actually, but we're doing good. We're going to... debilitate? I don't even know what he's at for debilitate. It's probably at, like, 3. Nice. If I could just get... I mean, if he's gonna... Just keep targeting me and let me retaliate. Keep targeting me and let me retaliate. For real. Alright. I'm gonna take these 2 turns to Tarukaja up to buff my attack for the free Kubu. Laser eyes. Pretty decent. 5,000 damage. I mean, at least when I do damage, it feels like I'm doing a lot. I don't know if I'm actually doing a lot, but it feels like I am. Kaja. At least he can't do a follow-up after this. Pixie's muted. Come on. Can we stop? Can we normalize you not, like, fucking doing the worst thing possible? Is mute. I'm gonna debilitate you again. Just to make sure. And then we Raku Kaja, and then it should be Pixie's turn next. Okay. That's enough wasn't going on. Yeah, we'll heal. I think we're gonna take this as a self-care self-care turn. We're gonna just let them lose their stuff. Dekunda, okay. We're gonna definitely need more mana. Root of Evil. Dude, I swear to God, he's hitting these, like, random effects, like, 80 more times than usual. Like, he's hitting these random effects way more often than last time, and it's making it... No, game. Please don't fucking misclick for me. It's making this so much harder. I'm gonna... Suku Kaja, I guess, just to get us something going. And then we'll debilitate you. And then we can heal. I was like, for a second I thought I miscalculated and we weren't gonna get that turn. Kunda removes the debilitate. Provenance. We do have Suku Kaja, so we could dodge, and we do. Okay. I'm going to do this. I might Greater Chakra soon. Yeah, I think, but first I'm gonna go Poison, Diz Poison. We're gonna pass on you. We're gonna debilitate for 1. Gonna pass on you, and then we're going to Great Chakra again. We only have like 2 Great Chakras, so we can't use them all the time. So he's 1 debilitated. Of course. And he kills a guy. Fuck me. Okay. At least he didn't kill 2. We can still summon you back at full HP now. But if I summon you, it's gonna be Rangda's turn, and then Rangda's gonna die next turn. Because Rangda's turn is gonna pass. Fucking hell, man. This fight is so brutal. I think no matter what, I guess the only thing I could do here is pass. Ragna's turn, Pixie heal is my best play. Because it's gonna be her turn, she wastes it, because I'm gonna need to be alive next turn. He removes our buffs, which I don't think we really had any. He Dakunda himself, so I think that's probably the best thing we could have hoped for. We still don't have the extra press turn for this turn, but we can still get our guy back, and we can still set up Debilitate. Okay. Debilitate, Rakukaja. So he's gonna heal himself a little bit. Okay. I think I want to heal. Focus for next turn. Debilitate for 2. Debilitate for 3. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. Because we just heal this turn then. And then... I did not just kill him, did I? Wait, did I actually just beat him? Do not start a second phase if I did not just beat him. Did I just beat him? He didn't heal himself to full. I thought he heals himself to full. Please tell me I just beat him. Please tell me I just beat him, please. Don't do this whole kit and caboodle if I didn't just beat him. Please. I'm gonna go agility up 1 as well. Yes. Do not. Yeah, we don't need to learn javelin range. Life surge. Max by 30%. This is by 10%. By 20%. We'll swap out the 10%. Get 999. Let it continue? No. Because if it curses me and we have to do a second phase, I'm gonna be so mad if that happened. No. I like Pixie as Pixie. Dude, please tell me. Please tell me. That was so... There was no, like, fanfare for it. Oh, yeah, let's get him Retaliate. Why not? Megiddo. Almighty to all foes. I think we're all right. Please tell me we beat him. Oh, please tell me we beat him. Please tell me we beat him. I think we beat him.
Well done. You've proven yourself with your awesome power.
Oh my god. The hours of grinding was worth it. Oh, let's go.
All who have lurked in darkness and waited for this day, hear me.
let's go.
You, demon of darkness, has been born. The time has come. Together, let us march onward.
Oh, baby.
To the final battle, where our true enemy awaits.
I'm taking all the pictures. Oh, let's go, dude. Oh. Maybe we were close then for it. I don't know. You have created a new demon in your hearts. You have created a new demon in your hearts, something, a likeness fallen angel, then doom shall set us apart. Now and forevermore. Now and forevermore. Oh! It didn't take us as long as I thought. That was fast, actually. Holy. We did it! I will lead Lucifer's army on a war against God. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh. Let's go. We did so much damage with the fucking laser eyes. Oh, it's over. Oh, we did it. Oh. Dude, that came out of nowhere for me. I actually got shocked when he died. I was like, what? I was completely caught off guard because I was waiting for him to heal himself. So I guess he doesn't have Meteora Han? I guess? I must have maybe... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not, because it was on a specific difficulty, so maybe I'm not on that difficulty, but I thought I was. I mean, I'm on normal difficulty, but I thought it was in a specific version of the game with Raido, so maybe I'm thinking of something different. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think, I just have to say this to any game developers out there, if you ever are doing the credits, do it like this, do it like Omega Ruby, do it like how this is done, where it shows like images throughout your journey, even if, especially if it's like Pokemon, you know, my favorite, what are they called? I literally just said it. Credits, my favorite credits in like video game history is Omega Ruby, because it shows you the Pokemon in like each of the gym battles that you used and stuff. It's so great. Oh, honestly, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I think level 80 was definitely more than enough. I was gonna go to like 85, and then I was like, I might as well just keep it at 80. Debilitate, I think, was definitely the play. I think we would have had a much worse time if we were running Warcry and Fog Breath and all the other, because I had like 4 status moves, 4 buffs and debuffs on the two guys, on Garuda and Fuki, and that was my goal going in. And then when I was grinding, I saw that one of the guys had Debilitate, and I got a Nyx, and she had Debilitate on her, or I had to level up once, and she learned Debilitate, and then I fused the Garuda with her, and then I fused someone else with her, I can't remember. Well, I fused Fuki with her, I believe, to get the guy. I fused a bunch of people, and I fucked up a bunch of people, so I had to, like, redo things. What are we gonna do for the rest of the stream? We did this in under an hour. I thought this was gonna take us an hour at least. The reason I started so early was because I'm like, I don't think we're gonna win, so I wanna go in to our first run, and then if not, I'm gonna grind for the rest of stream. Maybe we just do Minecraft or something, if anybody's interested in that. I don't know. Oh, I guess we can see after credits. There might be a post-credit scene, but most likely it'll probably just save or something, you know? Oh, that was sick, though. Honestly, this game is really frustrating at times, but it's good. Like, as much as I complain about the dungeons, I think the dungeons are the worst part, but I will say, so I had to walk through part of the dungeon again to get to the final boss, and I will say that, like, I feel like all of the dungeons in SMT are really annoying. However, I think once you've done them once, they're easy because you know where to go. Like, a lot of the solutions are, like, very simple, or they're just like, you need to go one path, you know? And then the problem with it is that they just keep making you go different ways, and you have to try and figure out what is the path and then remember it. But once you've done it once and remember it, it's easy. Case file, the Demi-Fiend Goto here filing in for Narumi yet again. After accepting a job from the suspicious old man, he set off on a journey to the mysterious realm called the Vortex World. Our task, bump off one so-called the Demi-Fiend. So we did a bit of sleuthing as detectives are wont to do, and realized we got caught up in a big battle between the fiends. Although we managed to make contact with our target, we were unable to fulfill our mission. Meanwhile, our convening sanitarian Meanwhile, our conniving sanitarian employer remains nowhere to be found. Just what is he planning at here? Our biggest takeaway is the existence of a myriad of gods and demons in what appears to be the future capital. The land itself was laid to waste by a cataclysm of epic proportions, a war of light and darkness that may determine the destiny of Japan and perhaps the world as we know it. As such, we must prevent this at all costs. Could our target mayhaps be our ultimate ally, or does he remain a vicious foe? I'd like to remain an optimist, but only time will tell. P.S. Typewriter are hell on these paws. I wonder if cats in this era have keypads. Fuck you, Goto. Goto. Fuck you. Stupid cat. Save end game data. So they were hired by Lucifer to, like, fight me, I guess, to sort of test my skills, if you will. But we did it, folks. We killed Lucifer. How's it going, Angel? Maybe I'll play Crab Champions. I feel like that game's gonna get me, like, good energy. Maybe I'll just play a couple runs in Crab Champions. We might just do a bunch of different things tonight. I don't know. Because I started this early thinking that this was gonna take forever. And we've laser-eyed, we Supermaned that hoe, honestly. We laser-eyed the shit out of him. That's so sick. We did the true demon ending. We killed Lucifer. Ugh, we finished Shin Megami Tensei. Ugh. We did it, guys. I'm happy with myself. I think I'm gonna swap between games tonight. So I hope you guys are cool with that. If you guys have any requests, if you want me to play Minecraft or a specific game, I'd love to hear it. Or if you guys just want to chill and chat, I'd love to chill and chat. I saw this VTuber on Twitter post like a VTuber thing of like games I play, you know, games I want to play, like a collab sheet, I think it was. And the games they wanted to play was Crab Champions, and I'm like, do I slide in this person's DMs? Am I brave enough? No, I'm not brave enough. Let's get the Starry Coat Bardock. You're replaying through Starfield but modded? Nice. Maybe I'll go back to Starfield. I just don't have any motivation to do so. It says it's capturing Crab Champion. I think it's because this is on, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Turn this stuff up for you guys a bit. Crank that shit up. They have a little rover now, I think, but I haven't gotten it. It makes planet traversal way better. The one thing I did see that does make me want to go back to it is that I don't know if the update has come out yet, but they were talking about it. Adding difficulty modifiers for specific things. So if you really don't like ground combat, right? You can lower the difficulty of specifically ground combat instead of changing it to easy mode, right? Which I think would be great because I hate ship combat in that game. I fucking hate it. Like, it is, I don't know what is it with me. I hate it so much. I love the ship's idea. Like, I want to be a pirate. I want to fly around in space all the time, go into space fights. I hate it. I hate the mechanics. So, if they can let me turn that to be easier, I'd love that. Oh, yeah, we're doing Ultra Chaos. I'm like, we should try Ultra Chaos. This isn't true Ultra Chaos. It's just Ultra Chaos. Sure. They added that. I think they added that. I can't let you know. I can let you know when I get on if you want. Sure, for sure. I'd love to hear that. That would definitely make me more inclined to play it. Maybe not anytime soon, but in the future, I would be more inclined to play it. I should play it because I spent so fucking goddamn much money on it. I bought, like, everything for it. I bought a whole separate hard drive for it. Like, I wasted so much money on that game, and it disappointed me greatly. This damage shot is crazy. This early damage shot, kind of cracked. Now, can we get streamer loots? That's what I want. Amber resin, that's good for later. Layered explosion efficiency. I might go efficiency. Triple ability split shot. Yep, I'll go efficiency. I might risk it for the biscuit. This might be really dumb, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Fire skill's already down. We had 3 layers of armor, too. It's a very bad position to be in. Nice. And nope, fire skull is not down. I thought I killed him. Alright, easy peasy. Tasty orange, I gotta grab that. Relic chest. Grab that bad boy. I might do just like one run of Crab Champions and switch to Minecraft, because I want to do like, I don't know what I want to do today. I got the case of I want to do everything today. Ring of Reinforcement. I guess I'll take value and, oh god, we're not cowards. Health chest though would be nice. This is gonna be interesting. It'll be worse if they spawn elites on this map. But Tasty Orange is gonna be fed well today. Oh god. I'm so screwed. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it just did there. It just, like, flung me back. I'm definitely not winning this one. 9 health and a dream. Oh, all these lightning crabs are so bad for me. Bad for my health. Oh god. Oh god, how did... Please, let me jump, let me jump, let me jump! Please get away from me. Please don't be in the fucking wall. Please don't snipe me in the fucking head. Oh, that's the problem, is I can't get fucking near them. Okay. Oh, come on, you're so dead. You're so dead, thank you. No! I would have survived that. What if the game didn't decide that I suddenly didn't know how to move anymore? Okay. We run it back. I said we're gonna do one run, but I mean one good run, brother. A run where I'm satisfied. We're not finished until I say we're finished. How's it go, Potato? Welcome on in, Potato. How's your day been, my friend? Silver lining. Ooh, double relic. I'm gonna go for health, though. We didn't get any health until we got the double XL totem. Doing pretty good. Nice. We beat Lucifer today. It was very quick. And now we're just going to probably be bouncing between games. Yes, endurance. Flawless random. Oh, definitely not flawlessing this one, but we'll try it. Imagine if we moved. That'd be crazy. Oh, yeah, we're fucked. Yep, we're fucked. Okay, we got hit. Cool. I love moving Crab Champions. I swear when I play on stream, I'm like 80 times worse than when I don't play on stream. I'll just let you guys all hit me. Why not? I said I wasn't going to flawless this island, and I meant it. Another health chest. Ooh, golden. Fire strike. Shoots burning shots. Sure. Double element. It's a rush horde. Okay. Where are the enemies? Kill 120 enemies within the time limit. No enemies spawn? I see. Touche. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Oh, we need 10 more. I think I missed time. Hammer, please, hammer, please. I should have waited my hammer. I did my element and my hammer at the same time. It's literally Island 4, so I can't really complain. These are terrible. I'm gonna take this. Money. I could have definitely killed 10 of the little crabs with one hammer. I'm kind of ass. Money shot. Ooh, glass totem. We could risk it all with the greed. But if I get high roller, I'm gonna cry, so I'm not gonna do that. Flammable armor. I'll take the money. Explosive autoloader. We'll take that. Stamina, high caliber. I'll take these. I wish I could have reversed it, but... Played some STS, Slayed to Spire. Is that right? Nice. That looks like a gold totem to me. I don't know. Like, I don't know where our bosses are. Okay. Giant grub, I think, is down. Nice. Big. Bonus chest is actually crazy. Yeah, we need more health. Damage shot again. Alright, we made it past the first guy. The first biome. Just increasing how much your base damage is on a gun that already shoots so fast is just nice. Lightning Aura is not terrible, but it's just... I wanted poison from the element chest. I don't see a chest over there. Snake shot, exploding shot, or... I think... Yeah, I don't really think that messes up our firing. Gold rock, if it doesn't break, that would be nice. Okay, sure. We're just gonna make that up, I guess. We're just living in a fabricated reality. You lazed around as well. That's nice. I mean, it's always good to laze around. Also, you can confirm that they added those modifiers. I'm pretty sure... Yeah. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Because I was pretty sure they added them with the Rover update, because it was in the same trailer or whatever, but I wasn't certain if they had added them yet. But then maybe I'll look into it. Tony's Black card is pretty good. I'll look and see what we have here. Blind Fire? Sure. I gotta take Tony's. We can take a health chest, since we passed on the endurance. We'll just toss that in there and let them have some fun. Okay. Ugh. Was this the one I got money shot in? I did. Okay, that will help a lot. I should probably pick up these crystals before they despawn. Vitality would be pretty great, but I'm gonna take that silver armor, and I gotta take double money. I think I'd be a fool not to. Especially with a chance of getting paycheck or something. I'm gonna grab that before it breaks. Whoop, okay. We're gonna live in that fabricated reality. I'm just kidding. That time it definitely hit me. I don't know about the first time. But that time it definitely hit me. Bounce away with the hammer. Another lightning crab. Boom, bitch. Oh, it's an elite lightning crab too. Okay, I can't take this. I can't take this one lightly then. This is basically a boss. Sweet. Let's go check. What do we get? I think that's blind fire? No. Rapid fire. Ooh, faster speed. You love to see it. Yep, money shot for sure. And money shot. Treat yourself. I'll get... Ooh, okay. I didn't realize I was unfamiliar with your game, apparently. I don't know what happened, but the rocks exploded shrapnel. Okay, I was unfamiliar. I was unfamiliar, apparently. I apparently haven't done shrapnel in 7 years, my god. Oh, and there's an elite one, too. I mean, at least it's money. An elite ice skull is kinda toxic, but we live. We'll grab those. Slurp those up. Leave me alone! At least it's new shrapnel and not old shrapnel. Because old shrapnel is crazy. Piercing shot is kind of crazy. We can get fire rate increased every island. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. Alright. We need to get something that changes the game here. Scatter shot's not bad. I'll take that. I'll take another scatter shot. Valued customer would kind of be... Ooh, splash damage is actually insane. How much does this get me? Not enough for splash damage. I will take valued customer, which I should have picked up before we picked up the splash damage. And then actually, I'm going to sell this and get blender. Okay. Not bad. Splash damage, piercing shot is actually kind of crazy a bit. With scatter shot. Not a terrible combination for sure. Oh. Piercing shot, targeting shot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's it going, Rize? I see that you said something, but I don't know what you said. Give me a second. I'll show you a crab champion. Eugene Krabs. Pants grab? Oh no. Don't grab my pants. I'll show you a champion of the crabs. I'll get the drill shot. Mag shot could be really good. What are we at? Equalizer is really good. I'm going to pick it up anyways. I got to go 2 times random. I do want luck and I do want element, but random can be luck or element. It could even be a boat. We got a driller unless we hit a black rock. And we don't even have a driller, so that's full odds. I love targeting shot because it just does the work for me. I think I want to start working on these poison crabs because they're always the sleeper. They don't necessarily do a lot of damage, but poison lowers how much defense you have, basically. So they make you take more damage if you're poisoned a lot, and so they can really build up. I've had a couple runs, and just because I left the poison crabs too late. I'll take stamina. That should get my equalizer to be on now. Yep. I don't really like stamina all that much. It's good, but it's not my favorite. Maybe I should get into it, though. I'll take more armor. Valued customer, not the best, but we'll take a flawless horde. Now we just gotta play the best crab champions of our damn lives. And that's definitely involving hitting this hornet thing. Definitely a good idea. Thank you, stamina, to give me the extra dodge. Get out of there. Ooh, poisoned. Ah! No! That is the first time I've ever done that. Oh, man. I feel like this update, they've really made it super easy to accidentally hit portals instead of opening your chests. Because there's been instances where I'm like, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna, like, hit this. And I did it for the first time ever. That has never happened. They need to move the chests a little bit further away. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. Just gotta not be stupid, I guess. Valued customer. I didn't even want that other item. I got my poison shot. I don't even want that other item. Dude, that actually caught me off guard. Ring of Wisdom is absolutely cracked. Hey, here's my other element chest. See, it wasn't that I didn't want it. I knew I was gonna get one later, so I didn't need it. You know, tactical. Another elite? They're just spoiling me now, huh? I'm really feeling the turbo ring right now. Poison shot. Lingering fumes is not bad. Ooh, I would pick up Assassin in another life, I think. In another life, I would pick up Assassin. Power Armor. Power Armor's not bad. I'll grab Endurance. Stamina, I don't need Stamina. Triple Shot might be good. What do we have? We just have, like, Scatter Shot, right? So Triple Shot. We could pick up Snake Shot again. I'm just gonna pick that up. Aura Shot. Checklist. Oh my god. Juiced? Fucking. They know how to treat a guy over here, huh? And we just got all this HP. They know how to treat a guy up in here. Okay. Okay. I see you, Crab Champions. I see you, Tony, I should say. That's Tony right there. He's giving me all those items. That's Tony's shop. Easy. We need a skill ring now. Give me a skill ring right now. Damn. Yeah, we'll go lightning. I'll grab some more health. Why not? That goated shop, yeah, that was a nuts shop, especially in Ultra Chaos mode. Yeah, I'll take collector. All right. Ooh, relic. Okay, the relic I want is, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the relic. It's a gold relic, and it basically makes it so instead of shooting out of your gun, you shoot out of the closest enemy, and it's really strong. It basically is like homing shot times a bajillion, because you just do not need to aim ever. You could be behind a wall, basically, and still be shooting at people. So with everything on top of that, watch it, we're gonna get it. Poison ring, I'll take poison ring for sure. It's really good. Fire ring, we do not need a fire ring. Portal ring, sure, we'll grab another portal ring. Now, I don't usually go for these because it's kind of risky, but I think I'm gonna take elites. Because elites are just guaranteed purples every time. And I think we do enough damage. We're about to find out. Okay, we definitely do enough damage. Oh. Grab my money. Arc shot. I'm pretty sure all of these stack now, so I think triple shot and arc shot stack, but we'll have to see. I'm pretty sure. I probably should go health, but I'm gonna go element. God. I'm getting hit a lot over here. Jeez Louise, I'm getting tossed like a salad. Oh my lord. There goes all of my armor. Okay. Fuck, I don't even know what's I don't know what's launching me. I'm not jumping. Whew. That was a little scary. I'm gonna grab Arcane. Unfortunately, I have to click that or else I will be referred to as a coward. Ooh, terrible, terrible map for it. And they're already spawning multiple elites. Oh, excellent. Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. At least we got a lot of money for it. I don't even know where we're looking. I hear an ant. There he is. He's trapped in the rocks. That was intense. That was intense. Yes. Efficiency. Efficiency. Tony! And we've made it to the final boss. What is over here? Poison Storm? I'm gonna definitely grab Split Shot, Damage Shot. I'll grab a handful of these. I'm gonna grab this. You know what? What is their equalizer at? I'll grab Vitality, and then I'll spend the rest on damage shots. It would have been nice to come in with a little bit of armor, but, you know, living on the edge and all that. Okay, one's down. Nice. Easy. We have had a very, very fortunate run. Give me level up, I dare you. X shot. Ice Storm, Poison Storm, Fire Strike. I'm gonna go Poison Storm again. I'm gonna grab some armor. Loot. Pumpkin shot. Pumpkin shot's pretty good. Thorn shot. Do I do homing barrels? I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself on homing barrels, spike strikes. Even though I do have endurance, so even if I took damage, I probably maybe could have still opened both of them. I just don't trust myself. I would honestly rather handle an elite than a homing barrels. We did have armor, I guess. We do have armor, so it wouldn't have been that bad, but again, don't trust myself at all. Oop. I do want a luck chest really bad, but I think I'm gonna go elite. I think I'm gonna go elite. I'm gonna target down the elite skull because the targeting shots is just gonna bounce onto the elite crab, and then it was gonna bounce into the skull and take the skull out. Greed, lightning ring, all of the rings that I don't want. I'll take another drill shot. I would be called a oh god. I wish people wouldn't call me a coward. Do we do twinning enemies ×2? No, I think I'll go random. We could have had a nice pick from a greed chest, but I'm not that crazy. I'm not a coward, but I'm not crazy. Oh my lord. Oops, all blocker skulls. Oh heavens, I legitimately cannot move. Oh my god. If I don't make it out of this, tell my fucking crab wife I love her. Holy Jesus. There's so many, it's lagging my game. Please let me move. I know you're a blocker skull, but still, this is ridiculous. Oh, and now they're summoning the elites. No, we got this, we got this. We got this, we got this, we got this. We got this. One HP in a dream. 1 HP in a dream, we got this. 1 HP, no! The fire crab's thing just fucking barely scratched my ball sack. Okay. Oh! My little crab grundle. Bye-bye bitrate, exactly. Holy. Twitch did not like that. Okay, continuing on the I really don't know what to do today stream. I'm gonna be hopping just between games, and I hope you guys are okay with that, because I was expecting this whole stream, or at least like 2 hours of it, to be fighting Lucifer, and we beat him in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go switch to Minecraft now. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm lost, man. I got a case of the I don't know what the hell to do's. But if you guys want to see a specific game, if you guys are like, do not switch off this game, let me know, and I will not switch off that game. Just for you. Just for you specifically, and nobody else. Even if someone else comes in and says, I don't want you to do that, you know? It's too late. You wanted me to do it, I'd do it just for you. I need to move my headphones from under. I have another set of headphones connected to my other computer. I need to move them away from the mic, because I guarantee you will hear me scream through them. I don't know what I want to do. We might even switch back to Crab Champions later. I'm all kinds of fucked up. But how's everybody else's day been going? Minecraft's, there he goes. How's everybody else's day been going? I've been feeling super nauseous today, but it's been pretty good. I feel bad because my friends keep inviting me to hang out, and then I keep going, yeah, I wanna hang out, and then every single time I feel like, all the time, I'm like, I'm not feeling good, or I just don't want to hang out. Sometimes I just want to hang out, but like a lot of times I'll be like, I'm not feeling good, this, that, and the other. And then today I was like, yes, I will hang out with you guys. I'll do something, because we're gonna hang out tomorrow. And I'm like, I woke up today and I was just feeling so sick, and I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I can do it. And they're like, it's fine. They're very understanding, but I feel bad. I don't want them feeling like I'm dipping out on them. Alright. We switched to Minecraft, but I don't even really know what I want to do for Minecraft either. Sorry, I thought we had something up. I left Chrome up for a second. I was gonna turn it off. I think maybe it would be nice to work on the pixel art a little bit, just to do some busy work, and that's a good opportunity to just chat about random stuff. Good chance to chat about random stuff. I've bought fitness boxing feature Hatsune Miike recently, and now I'm on the daily grind. Jeez, that's pretty sick. Fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku. So is that like... So is it like a fitness game, but it's got Hatsune Miku in it, and it's about boxing? Like, what... How does that work? Is it like a... Is it like a VR game? Whatever gets you going into working out is a good thing. I've recently started working out again. I'm going to try and do a little bit every single day. Basically, I was watching this, or I was reading this one, like, manga, and I'm not a huge, I'm not hugely into it right now. Boxing rhythm game, basically. That's pretty fun. Is it, like, actual boxing, or is it, like, are you doing physical activity while playing it, or is it, or is it like just a regular game where you're just pressing buttons and it just happens to be about boxing? Okay. That's what I thought it was, but I wanted to make sure before I made a fool of myself. But I've been reading this manga, and I'm not super invested in it. It seems kind of interesting, but I'm not. I don't know. It has things that I like. It has things I don't like about it. But one of the things that I thought was really cool was this guy. So the guy got like superpowers basically, but his superpowers go away if he doesn't do specific things in his day-to-day life. So he has to like. One of the things was he has to do push-ups, sit-ups, and squats every single day, or else he loses his powers. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. Like, I would use that as motivation to try and work out. And so I've just been following that right now, where I'm just doing like 3 sets of 10 push-ups, sit-ups, and squats to try and get a little bit going. And then I'm doing those like every 2 days, and then I'm gonna switch to just cardio one day just to give my body a break, like let my muscles reform, because you can't do it every single day or else you're not going to be building muscle, right? You got to let your muscles build back up. My friend basically wants to be kind of like a personal trainer, it seems like, because he keeps trying to get all of our friends to go to the YMCA with him to train. And I was like, oh yeah, that would be nice, but I'm just like, I don't really have money, you know, to buy a YMCA thing, and it's like $20 for the day or something like that. And if I'm gonna be there for like 2 hours, like I just don't know if it's worth it. Like I'll probably be more motivated to do it if I do go with them, but I just don't have the money / don't want to spend it. So I'm not gonna do it. And then he was trying to like get me to, he was like, how about this? I'll buy it for you and you come. And I'm like, no. I'm not like accepting handouts, right? Not necessarily handouts, but like, I'm not accepting like, I don't know about you guys, but my family grew up, when I grew up, my family was like, you don't accept like expensive gifts from friends, you know? Like you don't accept gifts like that from friends. That's something family does, is always been like kind of how I was raised. So I like try my best not to like ask for things of my friends and like take things from my friends. Like, of course, I've been blessed with some very nice people that don't take no for an answer when it comes to giving me things, which is a blessing and a curse. But I just like I don't know. I've just never felt comfortable with it a lot of times. Like I hate giving gifts and receiving gifts like entirely, basically. But he was like trying to get me to come with him. I was like, no, I'm good. I'll think about it, kind of thing. And he was like really hammering on about it. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like not talk about it anymore and like not bring it up around him, just so hopefully he forgets. And it's either he's forgotten or he's a friend of mine, but he doesn't have any of my contact information. So he doesn't know how to, like, get in contact with me without talking through other friends. And then, my best friend Benjels works out with him. And I was hanging out with Benjels the other day. And he's like, he couldn't walk. Like, they had worked him so bad. He's like, he could barely walk. Like, he's limping. He's like, oh my god, we worked legs so crazy. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm good. I think that, you know, that's good that you worked out that much, but I think that that's not gonna be for me. Also, I just want to double check. I want to double triple check. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the right thing I need to do, but yeah, he couldn't walk. He also was partying for like 13 hours afterwards, so that was a little bit on top of that. But I was like, yeah, the way they describe my friend in the gym as a trainer makes me go, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that, because when I talk to him, he's like, oh yeah, we won't push you any worse than like what we know you can handle, right? Like, once you say I can't handle this, we'll stop. And then Benjels and my other friends are like, yeah, when he trains us, he's like, you can always do one more, you can do one more, keep pushing, you can do one more. And they're like, no, I cannot do one more, please. He's like, you can do one more. So I'm happy to just work out at my house. And it's been pretty good so far. I feel like it's been like, I always do this, like I work out for like a week, and like the first day I start working out and I already be like, oh, I'm so much better. You know, it's like there's no way there's actually an improvement after one day. But like, I don't know why I always feel super like, oh, I'm so strong now, you know? You missed the Lucifer fight. Sag GG's though. Thank you. I did, unfortunately, for people that are like show up at my regular time, unfortunately kind of got baited because I wanted to start really early because I didn't think I was going to beat the Lucifer fight, because I was like, Lucifer just seems like he's going to be way too difficult for me to beat, that I feel like I'm not going to beat him. And then I started out in the Lucifer fight and it took us less than 40 minutes basically to beat Lucifer this time. So you can always check back on the VOD. But I appreciate you hanging out still, Sulfur. How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Did you get any did you get your cards from that card shop or not yet? That you were talking about the other day. Did you pick up some nice trading cards? I want to get into the One Piece trading card game, but unfortunately I'm only 200 episodes in, so there's a lot of spoilers. I definitely want a Tony Chopper trading card. Like, even just a common. I just want a Chopper trading card for sure. Because the card art for the One Piece TCGs looks really cool. I got a card in the mail today, but nothing from your local shops. Nice. What kind of games do you collect? Like, what kind of TCGs do you collect? Do you just collect like a bunch of different ones? Are you like, you know, like a one game specific? Like, what do you trade? What do you trade in? What's your market? Okay, that was weird. Because I kind of just collect a bunch of different card games. I don't really play card games as much, but I'm mainly just collect. Also, yeah, do you guys collect cards, or do you guys collect them and play the card games? Because I'm much more of a collector than a player. I do like a good card game every once in a while, but I just don't play them as often. Especially not with physical cards. But I like looking at the pretty card art and holding them in my hands. I feel like the last card game I took relatively seriously, in the sense of like actually playing it with people, was Vanguard. Was Legacy Vanguard. You collect to play typically? All right, all right. One game I would like to get into, because I already like everything else about it, is the Pokemon card game. Like, I collect Pokemon cards, but I have never... Maybe... No, I shouldn't say never, because I used to play the online. But I've never played, like, physical Pokemon card games, like, successfully once. I feel like it would be a lot of fun to go to, like, a pre-release. I need to double-check something, actually, before I do this. I'd love to go to like a pre-release thing at like a local card shop, because they do the build and battle stuff, where you can you get like a build and battle box, and then it gives you a deck of cards with like 3 packs in it, and you can change cards within your deck a bit with the packs you get. I feel like that's just a really cool bang for your buck thing. But what card games do you collect, if you don't mind me asking, Sulfur? And if anybody else collects cards, TCG cards, and wants to talk about them, I'd be more than happy to listen to everybody. But I love TCGs, so. That sounds fun. Yeah, it sounds really cool. You can buy the build and battles as well, so you could just play them with your friends, but the pre-releases do them of the sets that are, like, just coming out. And they're usually done at, like, local card shops. I think, like, maybe GameStops do them. I think like, Pokemon has a website where you can see local card shops in your area that do them. And they have, like, Pokemon nights, which is kind of sick. But also, I'm, like absolutely a pants shitter when it comes to, like, being in real life with people. I hate... Not hate it, but I'm just, like, such a bad... I hate that I'm a pants shitter, but I just wish I was better at, like, not being nervous in public or around people, especially people I don't know. You mainly buy to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I would play, but I don't have anyone to play with. I love old Yu-Gi-Oh, like 2009, maybe 2011 Yu-Gi-Oh, which I feel sick saying that's old. But I love, like, classic Yu-Gi-Oh, like GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh. I can't play, like, the new formats of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's too confusing for me. 2002 Yu-Gi-Oh, exactly. Set one pass, you know? the classic. I wanted to get into Vice Schwartz, but never followed through with it. That game always looked really interesting just because it was like a mixture of like animes. Like every anime now seems to want to have their own card game, where Vice Schwartz back in the day was really setting everyone up to be like, oh, we can get you, like, you know, all your favorite stuff. And there's like HoloLive cards and stuff. Off the top of my head, Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Naruto, One Piece, Vanguard, Digimon, Grand Archive, Flesh and Blood. I've never heard of Flesh and Blood, and then Dragon Ball Super. That's pretty cool. I haven't played all of them, and some haven't been touched in many years. That's valid. I mean, that's totally valid. I love the Digimon card game. I haven't played it in forever. I used to play it on Tabletop Sim. I think I talked about this a little bit. And then I would like to get into Alestrals, the card game made by A-Drive, Dan, aka A-Drive. Because that game looks sick and has a lot of really cool card designs, and I think the mechanics are really fun. But I just never got into it. The problem with me was that, like, the one time that I, like, had all of my friends to play like card games with, I'd like once everybody got better than me, I stopped playing, you know? Like it turned into a thing where I just stopped playing, cuz that's kind of the hard part is like you don't necessarily need to be good at card games to have fun with people, but you need to have like enough cards to like mix it up. And if you only like back when I was a kid, I would basically have like one deck and like not buy many other cards, and so I wouldn't play as much with my friends, which is why Vanguard for me turned out so well, because I talked about the story about the guy swindling my dad into buying like 80 decks, but that ended up actually being very helpful because I had so many trial decks that I could convince my friends to play with me, and then we could play with each other's decks. That sounds horrible out of context, but we could play with the different ones. and have a little bit of a mixture of fights. You're majorly obsessed with Warhammer 40k minis. I've never been into Warhammer, but it looks really cool. I never got into the old one, but the current Digimon game, dope. I love the resource system. Yes, I really love the resource system for Digimon, which is also why I kind of like... It's a little bit different, but I like Alestral's resource system if you've ever played it, because I'm pretty sure, and people who know better than me can correct me, but I'm pretty sure, like, I talked about this, but basically the way to lose the game, the way you lose the game is by, like, decking out and running out of resources. So you, like, have to, like, manage how many resources you have, but you use resources in your deck to be able to do stuff. It's really interesting. I think that's similar to actually the Bakugan card game as well. Was the system of like every time you take damage, you have to take a card off the top of your deck and put it in like your discard pile, basically. But then there was cards that would stop damage, which was pretty cool. Like I wish they actually cared about the Bakugan card game, because the Bakugan card game was pretty cool. I just picked up a box of Grand Archive, for example. I buy multiple pre-constructed decks to a game to get into them. I don't usually pick up cards until I know I like the game. That's probably a smart decision. I just like opening packs because I'm a little gambling addict. Just bros playing with each other's decks, exactly. Exactly. All I know about the Digimon card game is from the webcomic. The Digimon card game is very fun. Me and Merlin used to play it a bunch. And it was really nice because there's a website that you can download decks of cards very easily for tabletop sim. So people would go on and like construct decks on the website, and then you'd be able to grab them from the website and put them directly into tabletop sim, and it was very easy. As long as the tabletop sim thing you had these sets of them. And then I would just basically go around and look for decks that I thought were interesting, and then we would play. Try not to support some games, not you feel, but try not to support some games not a locally available though. Not a lot locally available though. Yeah. I get you. That was the hardest part with Vanguard for me, because I talked about it before, but when I first got into it, when it first came out, nobody had it. And so there was like one shop local that had it, and then one shop kind of outside my town. Why is my phone notifying me of this? My phone just notified my friend posted a picture, but I already liked the picture. I'm like, Why are you notifying me this? I just liked it. That's why I buy boxes and not single boosters. Not much sense in ordering a single booster from the internet. I feel that's, yeah, I think that's valid. That's exactly the reasons why I couldn't get Vanguard when I was younger, because places would, like, we would call in local card shops and they go, we don't have any of this, and then we're like, well, like, will you ever get any? And they're like, no, but we can get you some if you want to buy a full box from us. And then we're like, well, we don't really want to buy a full box. Full boxes are the true gluttonous stuff. I know it's not a card game, but I feel like it is just as expensive. Yeah, for Warhammer, for sure. I feel like Warhammer is a fascinating thing. Like, I didn't really understand Warhammer at all, and until, like, I started watching some videos on it, because I was watching this one dude who talks about, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cheaters. Was talking about Warhammer 40k cheaters, and that made me realize that there was, like, a big competitive community for Warhammer where you could, like people actually play against each other. And I'm like, I know nothing about this game other than, like, it has fucking crazy lore. Also, actually, that was where I fell into Warhammer, where I found out what Warhammer was, because I watched back when I had YouTube Shorts enabled. I've disabled them because they're just, like, they eat away at my brain. But I would get random Warhammer lore videos, and they're really, like, they would talk about, like, all these different, like, clans, like they would talk about, like, deities and shit, and, like, demons, and I was like, I would look at this and I'd be like, I'm like, is this biblical? Like, I was like, is this, like, a religious, like, YouTube Shorts account talking about, like, stories from the Bible or, like, ancient mythology? I'm like, I'm so confused. Like, is this a real story? I was like, what? And I got really confused, but I was very interested in it. 40k is plastic. It's ridiculously expensive. I can't do it. Yeah, that's totally valid. I mean, if you guys want me to get into it, it's September. Subs 25% off or something. I don't know. I think maybe 50. I think it's 25. You don't have to actually sub. I'm just joking. Also, speaking of subs, good friend of the channel, Memsy, is doing a subathon, like, September thing. So if you guys have, like, a Twitch Prime account, like an Amazon Prime, you can connect it to your Twitch. You could send them a free subscription to support them during their September. Would be kind of cool. There's a lot of people doing September though too. So if someone else is doing September and you want to sauce your sub over there, feel free to do it. There's a lot of people to support. I feel like I have they don't have churches on they don't have churches on mechs. Oh shit. Exactly. It's like I don't the lore videos I was watching were not like, there was no, like, technology talked about. It was just, like, all demons and stuff. So I was like, this could be, like, a real world story. But I completely forgot what I was. Oh yeah, I feel like I've, like, tripled the amount of people I follow on Twitch, like, this past couple days. Like, I've just been popping around other VTubers chats and just, like, following every single one, basically. So maybe we'll have more people to raid soon. I'm trying to get out there, meet new people. Trying to do what I can, because I always go, like, I suck in real life. So might as well try to try to practice online before, just do what you can, right? You know, you don't have to be perfect the first time, just do what you can. And that's what I can do. God damn. We are nowhere close to finishing this full pixel art thing, but once we do, I'm gonna curse myself a little bit more and try to do the staircase method for this, which is gonna make things way more complicated, but way more vibrant. Ooh. Also, if you guys have ever... I always offer this, but, like, you know, and I'll just offer it again. If you guys ever have questions you want to ask about, like, me, what I'm doing, what I'm playing, the things I'm playing, feel free to ask. Like, I'm always down to clown and to answer some questions. I never, like, I know it's like, oh, I don't have a questions. I don't know. I always, like, I like to offer that to people just in case. Water break, probably a good idea. Just got back, but yeah, Warhammer 40k lore is crazy. I just started deep diving. By the way, don't you have an alarm for Prime subs? Like, what do you mean by alarm? Like an alert for I think so. Did you Prime sub? Or did someone Prime sub? Because I don't know if Twitch realized that. Alert, yeah. Yeah, I should have an alert for it. It should go off. You did? Well, I appreciate it. I do see that you now have the Founders badge. Yeah, I don't know what Twitch is, because usually it even pops up on the side here in my activities feed, and it's not even there on the activities feed. The last sub is from Merlin, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Also, I don't know if you guys do have Amazon Prime, go check out Prime Gaming, because they have a lot of good games for free. They have, like, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor for free. Oh. There it goes. Whoa, thank you so much, Potato, for the 9 months. I never would have expected this. Came out of nowhere. That's funny. Just came really late, I guess. It's that shipping from Germany. That Amazon Prime day 1 shipping. You need to share it for it to be visible. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a little random, but makes sense. So, but actually it's kind of cool, I guess, because then you can sort of, if you want to be anonymous, you could just support someone anonymously. That's kind of sweet. But if anybody has ever questioned on how old Potato is in my community, he's got one of the founder badges. That's how old he is. I think like only 10 people have founders badges. Or something like that. I'm pretty sure like Merlin, Flair, Shmeeps. I think MamaInu was the last person to get a founder's badge. Founder's badges are really cool, I think. I kind of wish there was more special badges you could give people. Like, you can give people VIP. You can only give, like, one person VIP. Unless you have, like, more unlocked. I only have access to one. But I'd love to give, like, special people, you know, some nice Some nice badges. I miss moments. Moments were my favorite thing on, like, my new favorite thing on Twitch, and then they removed it, like, almost immediately. Twitch will add a fucking feature where you can just randomly knock on someone's shit, and then, and then they remove the funny feature, like, moments. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription, Gaelic Angel, for 10 months. I appreciate it. It was a bit, guys. You don't actually have to sub. I mean, it is the best time to sub, I guess, because you could save money on it. But, you don't feel like you have to. I really, 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 really appreciate it, though. You guys are very kind. Just know all of your money is going to Pokemon stuffed animals. They just dropped all the Kalos. Actually, all your money is going to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC. So at least you know where your money's going. And we have a hype train, which is, I think, happened maybe once in the entirety of my channel's history. That's pretty sweet. I don't remember what hype trains do, but I think you guys get, like, special emotes for being a part of it. I don't know if it needs to be a higher level, though. So, that's pretty sweet. Thank you so much. I think Angel has the cabin core milk. Yeah, it looks like the cabin milk. I need to do better at, like I have never actually subbed to a person before on Twitch. I need to, like, save up money for, like, the support my friends fund at some point when I get a disposable income. Choo-choo! Hype train. Something else that's kind of cool is on the, like, I don't know if this is called the dashboard, but, like, on the home page of Twitch, when you look at, like, your streamers on the side, you can see under their name if they're having, like, a hype train happen, which is kind of sick. Also, something that's really annoying is, so recently for Twitch, I don't know what's going on with them, but Twitch has just started banning people for, like, straight up no reason. And then not giving any explanation as to why they were banned. They just, like, cite a random rule in the terms of service and then say, like, yeah, that happened. And it's like, okay, but, like, where in my stream did that happen? Like, one VTuber I followed on Twitter got banned for, like, sexual content, but she was just opening Pokemon cards, like, so it's like, what did they find sexual about this? And then, like, some VTuber got banned and they never streamed on Twitch. They just had the account. Like, it was like a HoloLive VTuber or something like that. Or Ninji Sanji. Like, one of the corporate VTubers got, like, banned and she didn't even stream on Twitch, like, ever. So it's very weird. I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but they keep taking L's. I think the hardest part about trying to get a streaming service to compete with Twitch is that, like, if they make a mistake that Twitch would make, they would be dead. Like, they would be dead in the water. So, anytime, like, a young streaming service gets made and it makes, like, a handful of mistakes, they just get slaughtered because nobody wants to deal with them. And then they don't have the backing to be able to keep being around, where Twitch can kind of just get away with anything because they've been around for so long, that they're so ingrained in the streaming culture that it's hard for them to be replaced. Thank you for the hype train, guys. I appreciate it. I never know what the correct way to do it is. You guys should tell me. You guys should critique me. Because, like, I don't know. I never know how to, like, respond to, like, donations or like, subs. You know, like, I never know if I should be, like, you know, thanks for the sub. Like, you know, I never know if I need to be, like, hype. Like, because I appreciate it. Like, I sincerely do. I don't want people to think I'm ungrateful for them, but I'm just, like, I just want people to not think I'm insincere by, like, overdoing it and getting, like, yo, you know, like, go overboard about it. Like, but then am I too not grateful about it? It's either, like, I'm insincere or not grateful enough, and I never know what the perfect combination is. So feel free to critique my acceptance of subs, because I would love to practice. How's it going, Flair? Yeah. I think you're doing fine just how you are. To react, I you know, I overthink. I'm an overthinker. If my job was thinking, I would be working overtime, you know? I'd be working till fucking 11 p.m. every night. 18-hour shifts. Also, Flair, did you tell your wife I don't wear pants? Just as long as you're genuine, I don't even care if you respond to my donos or subs, because I'm doing it to support my friend. Thank you. Why are you telling your wife I don't wear pants, huh? Huh? What's up with you? Because Glitchy came in earlier, Flair, and she was like, does this model not have pants too, or something like that? And I'm like, what? Or no, she's like, does all your pants not have or does all your models not have pants? And I was like, no, this model has pants. What did I just return to? We were talking about pants. Welcome back, Sulfur. To be fair to Flair, right, bars, there was a time... I know exactly when I put on pants. I know exactly when my models started wearing pants. My models started wearing pants when I streamed Valheim with T, and we imported our Vroid models into the game, because I didn't want to have my character running around with no pants, because you guys would actually see my legs for the first time. So that is actually when I added pants to my VTuber model. And then all VTuber models after that had pants on, or shorts, because the new Vroid, it's very easy to just change out things, and so there's really no excuse not to put on pants. She brought up something about what pants do you wear? That's funny. What you guys talking about my pants? Yeah. I need to edit this sweater. I don't know if it's gonna change how it looks as much, but I did a little bit of texture work on the back fluff part to try and make it look more 3D. So I'll have to go check that later. I had it on the new SMT model, because I changed the color of it. I've been trying to get back into drawing real bad. I want to get better at drawing because I see so many like beautiful art pieces and I just go like fuck, like I want to be able to draw those, but I'm just like I don't keep up with it to the point where like I'm not this is the problem with me when it comes to drawing. I don't keep up with drawing, and then also I don't like when I draw, I sit down and draw the thing. Like I very rarely draw something unless I'm like designing something. I very rarely draw and then like pick it up the next day, you know? So that's one of my problems where it's like this probably could use some more work, but I don't want to work on it tomorrow, so it's done, you know, kind of thing. But I drew, it was really funny the other day. I drew a picture. It's on my Twitter. I drew that at like 3 a.m. a picture of this lady, and I was like, in bed at 3 a.m. delirious. I'm like, dude, I cooked. This is the greatest thing ever. And then I woke up. I'm like, fuck, this is awful. I'm like, bro did not cook. Oh my god. I'm like, it's fine, but it's just nothing. You know, it's a big. It's 2 slices of bread, like a nothing sandwich. So I'm like, I gotta get up on that game, bro. Something me and Shmeeps have been joking about, because Shmeeps' brother wants one of those waifu cups from, I guess there's multiple places you get waifu cups, but like the Gamer Sups, I think specifically, waifu cups. And I was saying that I need to become famous enough to have my model on a waifu cup, and then you can buy that for him, instead of like an anime girl one. How's it going, X? Minecraft. Yeah, we're working on the pixel art stuff. Just chilling and chatting.
T got me a very nice leather book that she made me promise I'd draw and doodle in. That's sick. That's really nice.
That's always the hardest part, Angel. I don't know if you agree with me on this or feel this way, but for me, I always struggle when it's like, especially if it's a nice book, where I'm just like, I don't want to draw in this book because I don't want to mess it up, you know? Like, only good drawings can go in this book. But you just gotta, like, you gotta persevere, because then I never draw it. Like, I have this One Piece, like, sketchbook, and I'm like, oh, this One Piece sketchbook is so cool, and then I'm like, I don't want to ruin it by, like, drawing terribly in it. So you just gotta kind of like you're gonna have a couple bad pages. That's how every sketchbook goes, unfortunately. But that's something I struggle with. Speaking of drawing, all my girlfriend does is draw and watch TikTok. I mean, that's not terrible, I guess. She could be doing worse things. But hopefully you guys have chances to spend time together. TikTok's a dangerous game. We do, don't worry. Nice. I want to do more TikToks, but I also don't want to do more TikToks because I personally don't really like TikTok all that much, or YouTube Shorts. But like, also part of me is like, it probably would help get me some viewers, maybe. But I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna get into TikTok. Other than maybe uploading clips, because they have an easy clip editor now for like TikTok format and YouTube Short format on Twitch. But maybe I would do that. Also, for those who didn't see the Lucifer fight, it is interesting because we got a little bit of context to Rido and Goto, the cat, and the devil summoner Rido, that they were like hired by Lucifer to fight me, which is kind of interesting. Like everything that seemed to have been like all the fiends and Rido, like everybody that was like our opposition, other than like our friends in Hikawa, seemed to be caused by Lucifer, which is very interesting. Sort of just like, I guess, set up to... He literally set up all these horrible things to happen to me just to, like, darken my heart and make me evil, which is kind of toxic, honestly. Lucifer is kind of toxic. But it worked. You became evil. I did become evil. Now I'm gonna lead his army against a war on God. On God. Just mostly drawing. Nice. I'm very bad at that, lol. I think I have like 10 empty books because I told myself I can only do good drawings on this one. Yeah, that's like the hardest part. You gotta go out of your way and just make a bad drawing straight out the gate. Like a bad page straight out the gate, so it's already tainted. Anything else after that is fine, right? You know, you gotta like that. I don't know. Maybe that's like the psychological thing. TikTok is so hard to gain traction. It is, but it's not. Like I've had some TikToks like get a couple thousand views, which is pretty good. Like I've had some YouTube shorts pop off, which are pretty good. I know like in the YouTube short and TikTok game, that's nothing. Like you need like tens of thousands of views to get like popular, even hundreds of thousands. But I'm just like, you know, I think like maybe that could get more eyes on me, but I also just like I just don't like the content, like the type of content in general. In my notes for math, I use the YouTube Shorts strat and just use and just there a massive arrow next to the important stuff. That's funny. Yeah, just put like a big red arrow next to everything. That's smart. If you can like whittle things down to like the most important aspects, and that's all you need to remember. Like, you know, you don't need to remember necessarily exactly how to do certain things, as long as like specifically for math, for instance, like as long as you remember how to calculate it, you can always plug in the numbers later on. You just don't have to like memorize the numbers necessarily. I like to think True Demon is canon because of 5. Yeah, that's I there was a really cool video that I saw that was talking about how like 5 is kind of like a sequel to 3 in a way. And they were showing like the story connections, but I can't find the video. Because it is very much like 5 is basically what happens if Satan or Lucifer killed all the gods. Because he literally comes out and says he's not only is he SMT3 Nocturne fucking Lucifer, but he comes out and says all your gods are dead. Like, it makes me really think that that is supposed to be some hint to it at least. And I think I saw somewhere that someone said like there's an NPC that refers to the moon as Kagutsuchi or something like that. But I could be wrong about that. Why does it keep doing that? You've never understood map art? I love map art. So I used to do map art by hand without any mod help, but I switched to doing Lightmatica because it's made things way easier. And I still have to go around and place everything everywhere, so I don't usually like using like stencils or layouts for builds, but for specifically the pixel art, I give an exception, because the first map we did, did one full map without this, and it took me 3 months to complete. Obviously, I wasn't doing it every single day, but it took me 3 months to complete. And then the second map I did took me like 3 weeks. So it's still like a long process, but it is way easier when you know where these things go. And I just used a website to turn an image into a map and show me where I need to place the blocks, so when I go back to refill, I can show you guys the map so far, because we're doing a bunch of maps next to each other to make a big image. And we're on the second row right now. I believe it's like 12 by 7, and we're on the second row. You think your 2-week phase of Minecraft survival is starting? Nice. Yeah. Make some plans. Think about what you want your world to be. And it might last even longer than 2 weeks. I feel like the real reason why this world's for me has lasted so long is I started out with a plan. I haven't really necessarily... I have, but I haven't stuck to the plan. But I had ideas coming into it that I wanted, like, things that excited me. And build ideas that I wanted to do, and I watched a lot of building videos to get inspiration for different techniques and different things. Because when I first started this world, basically, I wanted to start this world and I wanted to get a little bit out of my comfort zone. And one thing that I always do is build villages, right? I always build villages, and as you see, I built Irontown, you know, I'm always building houses and stuff. I never fill them, but I build them. And, I wanted to not just do that, because a lot of times I would just build cities and get bored. And I still build a lot of cities in this, but I want to do something different, and something that I've never really been good at is building organic, like, creatures. So, one thing that I decided to do was, I said, when I come into this world, I want this world to be the world of giant monsters. I want to build a bunch of giant monsters, and they're going to inhabit my world, and I'm going to make, like, lore about them. I'm going to tell stories. And so that's when I built Sushi. Was the first giant monster we saw at the last Minecraft stream. That one was on YouTube. And he's an orange octopus that lives in my lake. Because the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to find a taiga biome, which is basically the spruce forest biome without snow. Because they added foxes when I started this world. And so I wanted to see foxes, so I wanted to live there, and I wanted to live in a village because they added the village and pillage stuff with all the new villagers, and the raid system, and I wanted to make, like, I wanted to live in a village because I wanted to do a bunch of village defense stuff, like defend against raids and things, and that was what I was really excited for, so I set up there, and then I started building monsters. I built Sushi, and then I built Robo, who's our giant robot, and I also think you should try to build things and then give them function. Like, Sushi doesn't really have a function. He just kind of sits there, which is why we don't really see him very often. And sometimes it's good to just make decoration and stuff, but Robo became where I kept my farm animals. And so we see Robo a lot more than when we would usually go see him. Like, Irontown is not a monster, but I gave it function by giving it an iron farm in it and a gunpowder farm in it. And you also got to remember that when you're on a single-player world, you don't need to have, like, the strongest farms in the game, because it's just you. So you can kind of make crappy little farms that aren't as effective, unless you're, like, really needing stuff, and then you can sort of build around them, because, like, a lot of the farms I build are not the greatest, the greatest builds. But they work for me, you know, and that's all that really matters. I don't think I could make it last longer because I'm learning scripting and also picking up Unreal Engine and also with school. It's an odd balance. I couldn't fit much more time with with it. Might be no worries. I will never unless it's like a not good thing, but I'll never fault people for using paragraphs, because I talk in paragraphs. I'm a yapper for real. You don't know how many times I went on Twitter to, like, write out a tweet, and it just starts looking like a paragraph, and I just go, this is way too long, and I just don't ever send it. or I try to respond to someone's tweet and you have to like try and figure out how to fit your thoughts in 200 characters. But I think also a very, very good thing to think about or to remember when it comes to Minecraft is, and keeping a world for a long period of time, is to, you don't need to play it all the time. Like, I play this game when I want to play it and just stick to the world, and it's been good for me. But I know that's not for everyone, and I know, like, because I used to, back in the day, constantly make new Minecraft worlds, so I fully understand the not wanting to stick with a world, because that's how I was, but I found Minecraft was a lot more fun when I got into, when I found, like, something that got me out of my comfort zone, but also worked with my style, because, so something for me was, I used to play Minecraft all the time with keep inventory on, and it was mainly because I hated going to get my stuff when I lost it. I think it's a valid, like, issue that some people don't like doing. I hated it. I hated, like, when I lost all my stuff, I would just basically quit the world and restart a new one, and I got just bored of it. But then I would get bored of my other Minecraft worlds because I'd have keep inventory on it. It wouldn't feel like there was any sort of challenge or any sort of, like, I was never gonna, like, lose anything. I never had to remember where my house was. I could just set my spawn point and jump off a cliff, you know? And so that was a big struggle for me to try and find that balance, and that's why I fell onto hardcore mode, because if I die, I don't have to go collect my stuff, because, you know, I'm not going to be able to play on the world anymore, and if I have to remember where I live and all the locations of stuff, and I have to keep track of things because I can't just teleport back home, basically. You're waiting for me to eventually pull a Filza, like I die, or you're waiting for me to die in my hardcore world? I'm close to Filza. If Filza dies, I'll take. If Filza dies on his current world, which he's probably not going to, I will beat him in his record. Because I started my world. I started this world because I was very inspired by Filza. By Filza's hardcore world, his 5-year hardcore world video, and I started my world, my first hardcore world, when he started his third one, I believe. Was technically his third one. And then he died in that one. And I kept playing. And then I died in mine. And then I started a little bit after his current one. So we're both on 5 years. I pray. Honestly, I'm not hoping that I ever, you know, die in the hardcore world, but if I do, it's life, I guess, you know. Things are gonna happen. I hope I don't anytime soon, but if I if I do, I pray it's on camera. Like, whether I'm recording or streaming, I pray it's on camera. I wanna have my reaction, because I have an idea for the end of this world, if it ever comes to be. Like, I have a video idea. I would prefer, like, in a perfect world, I would prefer to die off stream, but recording it so nobody knows, so that I can, like, reveal it in a video. But I just hope that it's recorded when I do die. Okay, it's, like, weirdly not, yeah, it's weirdly not updating sometimes. The circle of Minecraft. Yeah, the circle of Minecraft. Sometimes your hardcore worlds end. I actually thought like long and hard about what I would do with this world because like I talk about this a little bit, but I don't like advertise this as a hardcore world, you know? Like I never put hardcore in the title. Like that's why it's called Wondercraft, because I wanted to give my Minecraft YouTube series like a title, but I didn't want to have it be like hardcore let's play, you know? Cuz I don't play like every other hardcore YouTuber does. Like some people would look at me and go like, "You don't play true hardcore," you know? And so I never wanted to like advertise myself as that, just so I wouldn't get, you know, attacked by those people. Which you never should do things just because you don't want other people to like act that way, but that's just how I feel. I just don't want to have that trouble. Um and so I don't advertise it. But another reason why I don't advertise it like that is because for a long, long time, um I kind of made up in my mind that if I ever died in this world because I've spent so much time in it, I would probably just turn it into a survival world and keep playing on the world, which kind of defeats the purpose of hardcore because it's supposed to be when you die you lose the world. But I just assumed like, or I just like kind of came to the conclusion in my head that I wasn't gonna do, wasn't ever gonna like quit this world, but I have now like thought long and hard about it that I think I would restart. We would see. I don't know. Maybe that would be the end of me playing Minecraft. Like maybe I would lose interest, but I think I would play Minecraft still and do a whole different world. You almost died that one time building. Yeah, I almost died. That's probably the second closest I've ever come to dying in the world. Because that was very bad. Like, I was on one heart, basically in lava with a skeleton shooting at me. A totem popped, and it was like, I had to get out of there. It was very, very fortunate that did not happen. It was like the worst case scenario. That's why I don't use 3 speed rockets anymore, because they're too powerful. Ever seen Dan TDM's Hardcore? I have not ever seen Dan TDM's Hardcore. I have not really watched the Diamond Minecart in a long time. He was someone I watched when I was younger doing like mod reviews and stuff, but other than that, I never really watched him. Unfortunately, all my Minecraft heroes that I looked up to turned out to be very terrible people. Other than Captain Sparkles, I guess. Captain Sparkles has always been a good guy, hopefully, knock on wood. Please don't be outed as a strange man on the internet. Circle of Minecraft. Yeah. Told my friend this exact sentence on stream, by the way. One more thing before I go. Uninstall Minecraft before you turn 18. Yeah, you gotta uninstall Minecraft before you turn 18. Exactly. Yeah, or just be, like, a good person. I play... Oh, there it is. I don't think I could go back into Minecraft. If I would get into a game, it would be something like Tarkov or something. Escape from Tarkov. Yeah, I got you, I got you. Yeah. I've never played Tarkov. I'm not like a competitive shooter kind of guy. I like first-person shooters. I'm just not a competitive shooter. The last like competitive shooter I played, well, technically is Valorant, but I hate Valorant, so I don't even like I block all that out of my memory. But the last competitive series or shooter that I kind of played was Overwatch, the first Overwatch. And I've been seeing people play Overwatch 2, and I don't really want to get into Overwatch 2, but I kind of miss playing Widowmaker. So I kind of want to get back into Overwatch, and I feel like it's just a popular game that a lot of people play, so if I did pick it up, maybe I'd have more people to like do things with, cuz like I think the hardest part about trying to find things to do with people is that like I don't play games that people like. I just play like I don't play multiplayer games. I play like single player games a lot of the times. Like Minecraft is like kind of the only multiplayer game I play other than maybe like Crab Champions, but that's like a niche game. Like different roguelikes. I like competitive multiplayer game, or not competitive, cooperative multiplayer games. Isn't Overwatch third person? No, it's first person.
Or am I remembering wrong? Clearly never played it. No, it's first person.
You might be thinking of TF2. TF2's third person. Is TF2 third person? No, TF2 is also first person. I'm high. Oh, but speaking of like third person kind of Overwatch, I want to get into the Marvel game, Marvel Rivals or something like that. That like Overwatch kind of looking game kind of seems cool. Oh, Paladins is something you might be thinking of, Potato. Paladins, I believe, is third person. Is it? Is Paladins third person, or am I high as well now? I don't remember now. I feel like Paladins. I think Paladins is partially third person. every 2 seconds now, I'm like, am I just making shit up? I don't know. I truthfully don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But Overwatch is first person. You wouldn't know that's fair. Sun's getting a bit low. Might as well stay over here. Sun's going down. I want the world to know. Think it's toggable, maybe? Maybe. Perhaps. Never played it. uh, I'm like, I somehow tossed my rockets while running. Crossed me out a little bit. I would like to try and stream a little bit earlier. I always stream sort of at night. I'm wondering if I can get like hit 4:30 random, like round that maybe, because then we can have a little bit longer streams where I don't get tired as quickly. But then also I can end earlier and get more sleep. And also have people that stream at regular times for me to raid. Though I got a big selection of time zones now to raid to. Oh, we never did here apparently. Okay, I'll have to check that in a sec. Has this been fully done? Yep, I'll go this way. For some reason, you placing the blocks get me a bit motion sick. I'm so sorry. I am doing it quite quick. I'm moving my head a lot very quickly, so I apologize. Definitely, if you can't watch, feel free to just listen. You know, like. Oh god, I just fucking mined a water thing. Grab that. It could be view bobbing, maybe. I can't. Oh, I can get out. What the hell? But I hope it gets better for you. We could also go maybe do something else once I finish placing all these. We can go wander. Think about something to build. The hardest part with Minecraft, especially when streaming it, is just trying to figure out what to build. If I don't already have an idea, because I'm much more of a make a plan type guy. Man, I stayed off VR for like 3 weeks, then played it again, and the second I turned on my helmet, I almost vomited. Fun fact about that. Some people believe, I don't know if this is like fact, so I shouldn't say fun fact, but some people believe that the reason people get motion sickness so easily from VR is because your brain thinks you've been poisoned. So like, basically when you put on your headset, you will see things in game, but obviously are not in real life, you know, and the way it, like, you interact with it isn't always realistic. So like, your brain thinks you're hallucinating and assumes that you have eaten something maybe bad for you, and so your brain tells your stomach, hey, vomit whatever we just ate because it's making us hallucinate. Which is why a lot of people have, like, really bad motion sickness when it comes to VR. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, because I guess it's a survival feature we've learned over the years as a species. We eat a bad mushroom, you know, and we start hallucinating, and that's not supposed to happen. Our body has a lot of different ways to try to keep us alive, you know? The shrooms, yippee. No yippee. Don't take shrooms, bad for you. Yeah, you don't want to do anything bad for you. Honestly, man. I don't know about you guys, I have enough problems. I don't need to be taking things that cause me more problems. I've been trying not to get into too many gacha games, but recently I picked up Honkai Star Rail, because Memsy is doing a thing where if you download it for PC as a new player, they get like a kickback, I guess. And I thought, you know what? Playing a game, to support someone, I can do that. That's free. And so I started playing Honkai Star Rail, and it's been pretty good. It's a Hoyoverse game, so they don't let me skip any of the cutscenes, which is really annoying. But other than that, it's pretty alright. I like it because I played it back when it first came out, but I only played it very sparingly because I wasn't super interested in it. This is also what we've been working on so far, so that will be the next one, which will go there, right next to that one. This is how far we've gone in the pixel art project. We need to do 7 more rows of these, I think, or well, technically 5.5. But that's what we've been doing. By the way, have you ever heard about the woke video game list? That shit is hilarious. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I would love to hear it. What is the woke video game list? Like, I know that there's, like, some lists of, like, woke games or whatever. But, like, I don't know if there's, like, a specific one. My Unreal tutorial is 5 hours long. I Godspeed, brother. You got it. I believe in you. It's gonna take some time to learn the coding languages, but once you learn like everything, like it's all gonna be foundational. Because once you learn a little bit, you can keep building on top of that, and it's gonna become easier as you go along. Trust me. As someone who did that for his degree, not Unreal, but coding for his degree, it does get pretty easy, or more easy to learn other languages once you learn one. Because a lot of the concepts are similar to it. Like, I have never touched Lua in my life, but I coded Blackjack in Lua in a Minecraft server because they had computer craft. And I wanted to code something on the thing, so I coded Blackjack, and I have never used Lua in my life, but it has similar to Java to an extent. It's a little bit more messy, but it's similar to Java, and it's, yeah, it was not too bad. The only thing is it doesn't have a lot of, it doesn't have, like, an IDE for it, which IDEs are really good to help you code stuff, because they'll, like, tell you, like an IDE is, I don't remember what IDEs stand for, but they're basically, like, workstations that you can code on, and say you need, like, a bracket at this point, they'll sometimes remember to put the bracket at the end, or they'll tell you, if you try to compile it, it will tell you what's wrong in your code. So it can be a really good tool for coding. I believe you. Yeah, for sure. I also think that a lot of coding tutorials go really in-depth. But sometimes it's not necessary, like, to go that in-depth for it. And then also I think there's a lot of times where, like, you could probably, like, say you're making a game in Unreal. Like, I used Unity. I've made games in Unity before. And I've done things in Unity. And sometimes I'll think, like, okay, I really want this specific thing to happen in my game. How do I do that? And I just look up, like, how to change the color of a object in Unity. And the only thing is, like, people that are good at coding aren't, like, good at coding because they know how to code. They're good at coding because, I mean, being good at code is important, but, like, the difference between a senior division like, programmer and a junior division programmer is that the senior division can figure out the problem on Google. Because if you think, like, okay, I've never used Unity before, I want to change the enemy to green, right? Google how to change enemy to green in Unity, and it doesn't come up with anything because those aren't words that Unity uses. But if you're like, how to change game object color, like hue in Unity using a function or something like that, then it's like, boom, a bunch of people have tried that already. And it's just because you know the terminology that needs to be used, it makes it so much easier to be able to solve your problem, because people use a specific language in the sense of, like, specific words for it, like, like, how do I, because if you're like, how do I make a list of things, you know, like how do I add a list of things to a thing, you know? And you're like, I don't know how to describe it. I just need it. I need this. But if you're like, how do I attach an array to an object or something, you know? Like you'll be able to figure it out once you learn the word and the terminology for everything. It'll be a lot easier. So I think you'll get it. Especially if you keep up on it. As a streamer, what I should learn, he said, make a simple game. Yeah, try to make like a simple game. Try to make like games that you have played, like, or not necessarily maybe you've played, but like games like Mario, for instance. Like try to make a Mario, make level 1 in Mario, make a thing where a guy jumps, or make Snake, you know, make an object move around your screen, and when it hits a ball, it grows bigger, and then when it hits itself or the wall, game over, right? Like simple games like that, because you'll be able to be. It's not like a stagnant thing of like learning. It's trying to solve the problems of like, okay, I have this idea in my head. How do I get it done? It's a list of games rated on if they are woke, and some reasons as to why are hilarious. Oh, that's obviously not gonna be. Oh, what was? I can't remember what it was, but I feel like I saw something the other day that had like someone talking about a game where it was like, this game is anti-woke, it's like so epic, and then people were like, this is like the most like LGBTQ friendly like shit ever. You know, like it's like something like that. I can't remember what it was. It was kind of like the Deadpool Wolverine movie. People were like, Deadpool Wolverine is anti-woke, it's so epic, and it's like, fucking Deadpool is like the gayest pansexual person you will ever meet. Like, what are you talking about? He's friends with 2 lesbians. Like, and also I think also friends with 2 different gay couples. Like, I'm like, how is this like anti-woke? And woke is just like a buzzword now. It just means whatever they dislike, you know? It's not like actually anything. All right, you're gonna go. Have a good night. Have a good night, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just wandering around Minecraft at this point. I'm just chilling. I gotta think about what to put in these houses. And maybe give them front doors. I had to itch my face. I also, you know what we should do? We should finish this. This is actually a good quest for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10. Actually, okay, wait. We'll go 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 times 8 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24 plus 2 is 26. Let's make 26 campfires. That's a good mission for us to do. Finish off some small stuff we haven't finished yet. But yeah, it's a weird that people like, I don't know. People are weird nowadays about just like the most random shit. It's best not to pay them mind sometimes, but also sometimes it's really fun to make fun of them. We'll grab some. We don't really have a lot of acacia logs. We do have a lot of spruce. I'll just grab spruce. We needed 26. I'm like, I already forgot the number. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna need one... It's not smooth basalt, it's regular basalt, I think. Can I turn smooth basalt into regular basalt? No. Can I mine it with a... No. Alright, we might need to go look for some basalt then. Let me just double check. We have polished basalt. I just need regular basalt, not smooth. There it is. Literally need one. Don't do it, chicken. Also, I don't know if this has really been shown off a lot, so I'm going to show it off. I think most people have probably seen it. But we made this once, and we've never really gone back to it, so I want to talk about it. This is the Shiba Sugar Cube. Like, we've been in here a bunch. This is TeaTheShiba's little shop. But this is the secret underground bar of the Shiba Sugar Cube. I love that you can do mood lighting now in Minecraft. It's so nice. But yeah, we made a little bar. You can actually look out and see the ocean under Irontown here. It's a nice little thing. T, we made that for T because T was the first one to figure out what I was building with the pixel art. I said I was gonna like put their names somewhere, but T thought, she said, could I bother you for a little thing? And I said, okay, sure. Shane, I have the best night. You had the best night? How's it going? Welcome on in. What did you do on your amazing night? Fill us in. Alright, there it goes. There we go. Nice. Okay. I also want to go check on the iron farm. But welcome on in. How you doing? How you doing in Ghost? We also should we could maybe think of another stall, design a stall today. Just work on the small stuff. I smoked, drank, and sat in the hot tub. Cool, man. Sweet. Hope you drank responsibly and smoked responsibly. Okay. I just want to make sure. Let's go see. Are iron golems still spawning? No. I think they're probably... I'm almost certain that either iron golems spawned here from the village or came from here over there. But probably from there. Also, is Dead Senpai? I assumed so. That you were Dead Senpai, because you were like Ghost Pizza at some point too, I assumed. How you doing? Well, I know how you're doing. You're having a fantastic day. Carnival game ring toss could be fun. Actually, this is the carnival game. Or I guess carnival game ring toss. That's different. Oh yeah, we could do like an incense shop. That would kind of be cool. Let's go stop at the Sleepy Inn. I did add Xfinity, but I'm pretty sure Dead Senpai maybe is in this book. But we can change. We'll change. Well, I don't know if you are actually, but we'll put your new name, Arte Ghost. Up. I say this once, I say this 1,000 times. If they let me do pixel art in the Minecraft books, it would be Jover. I might look up some incense. We'll take a seat at the Sheba Sugar Cube, and I'm gonna look up some incense shops in Minecraft. I was watching, I can't remember her full name, but her name is Ayumi on Twitch. I was watching another new YouTuber or VTuber I watch. I don't know if she's still streaming. I was watching her earlier. But I was watching, I don't know if she's still on. But I was watching her earlier, and she was talking about how she's trying to find, like trying to talk for an hour before stream, like before they get into stuff, just to practice. And, or not just to practice, but just to like have chats, and then they look up conversation starters on Google, and I'm like, maybe I need to start doing that just to have them in my back pocket, like the back of my mind, like list of conversation starters when I don't know what to talk about. Um, mm, what we could do that would be kind of fun is rather than, because we're doing stalls here, but we could do different. We don't have to do stalls, and this is very. Actually, I have an idea for here too that I might change for the thing. I'm gonna go make, because I was gonna make an incense offering thing, but I think I might put it in there in that little hut. That little hut, I never had an idea for. Well, I did have one idea for it. I was gonna have a thing where I was gonna write like a list, like a to-do list, and then it would randomly give me one if I ever didn't know what to do. Or give me like little side quests to do. I was gonna think of a bunch of side quests, but then never got around to doing it. But can I grab? I think it would be in blocks, and it would probably be higher up. I'm looking for blue. I don't know. I'm looking for blue cut copper. I don't know if we have any. We might have to go to the storage container. Okay. But then, before then, I want to go grab, we have that. Grab some of these. Grab some of these. Make some, I'll keep these around for right now. We'll make some candles. I'm gonna make, cyan. Do we have enough to make, do we have more cyan? Because I think cyan would be a nice color for this. Cyan. Dye. Is blue and green. Blue and cactus green. I don't know if we have any cactus green dye. We could grab some. We'd only need 2. The cactus farm is over here. It's not a lavish cactus farm, but it works for us. I very rarely need cactus. Actually, I think we don't have a hoe in our inventory right now. I think hoe is the correct tool to pick up cactus. Like I said, I have a bunch of farms set up, and none of them are really good. We only need to cook 2 of these. I don't even remember what I was doing the smooth stone for. We just have it now. And then we need blue, which is lapis. Which we should have a handful of. We'll grab 2. Yeah, because we need 3. Make cyan, because he's going to make 2. And we need 1 more. And we'll hop down to the storage container. This isn't... I wouldn't put the cut copper in here for some reason, no. Yes, perfect. Is it waxed? It is. Excellent. I'm actually gonna come back there in a second too, because I'm gonna start labeling the storage units for items. Okay. So let me grab out. I'm gonna grab out a shulker box right now just to hold some stuff in our inventory. We're gonna grab... Nope. Grab some... Nope. There we go. An item frame. So for this, we need... Do I seriously not have, like, a carrot? Like, a carrot? 1 carrot. This one we need dirt. I'm just gonna, like, label what we have them here. I think that's... I know it doesn't matter, but we're gonna grab dark oak. Dark oak log. We might not have any regular cobblestone, so we'll break this stone down just to save us time. Rotten flesh. And then... Oh, carrot. And then... Netherwort. Netherwort. Saddle. An iron shovel. A piece of iron. An iron sword. An egg. We're not gonna... These are actually empty. We could fill these with something. Flint and a singular piece of redstone. Okay. This is what I have labels for right now. Because I want to label each storage unit as, like, its own specific place. Its own specific storage of something. So this one here is going to be labeled cobblestone. Oh. Yeah, maybe we don't want to put that there. Label cobblestone. So I guess we would put them here. Or... yeah, we'll do that. I should probably theoretically just do it in order of when we get new stuff, but I'm just going to put them down and mark spaces for all of them. Maybe we can even put a sign pointing, like, that way, you know? I'm gonna actually replace this one here, because I feel like I'm not gonna need redstone stuff as much as I'm gonna need precious materials. I'm gonna put the precious materials over there. Actually... And we also didn't put the wood down. Okay. I'm gonna... The precious materials here, that there, that there. Tools, weapons, redstone. We actually had exactly enough space to fit all of my arbitrary things. Excellent. Very cool. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom, if that's okay, guys. I'm gonna quickly BRB. I'll be right back super quick. It'll be like I wasn't even gone. Oh, you're all still here, right? Told you. Like a lightning. Ugh. Oh. Yeah. Hair in my face. All right. We're gonna go put this thing down, and we're gonna completely dash the dreams of making a stall ever. I would like to... I do kind of think it would be neat to have some kind of side mission thing, maybe, just to, like, give us an idea of what to do on stream. So maybe I'll, like, write down a bunch of things I need to complete and a bunch of things we could do for fun. And then we'll do them on streams whenever I play Minecraft and I don't know what to do. Could be kind of fun, because it kind of would force me to, like, do stuff that I wouldn't start doing, you know, that I'm gonna be lazy about. Like, for instance, like, make, like, we could, it doesn't have to be a drastic thing, but it could be, like, something as simple as make an interior for one of the houses in Irontown. To something like, you know, add an extension to your house. You know, or finish the damn, try to finish the damn walls around your village. Some small thing. This is like the smallest, littlest thing I'm doing, but I feel like it would be kind of nice. Because this was made before copper existed. I'm pretty sure. I like 3. I should have somewhere. Not gonna be in here. It's gonna be... not in there either. Is it here? Do I not have flint and steel anywhere? I do not. But I should have gravel. I did not end up needing that last bit of cyan. I could have just left with the 3. I just kind of like the 3. Fortune. Thank you. Now, fuck, where am I gonna find iron for this flint and steel? I wish there was like a town that had like a bunch of iron in it. Iron Town. Iron. Ah. I know I have flint and steel somewhere, but... And then I'm thinking I'll look around to see if there's anybody streaming. We can save... I'll save the candles. I'll put that there. I'll save the candles in that chest so that we use it for the incense shop or something. It would make sense, because so my idea is this is like a little shrine area. Maybe like a place where you go and honor someone, something. I don't know. Didn't really think about it that far. Where you offer incense, and then maybe you buy it from that the stall when we make it. And so it makes sense. It would have the same... It would have the same color. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to look for someone to raid. If you guys would be so kind as to stick around for that raid, I would really appreciate it. I feel like there's so many people on today. Probably because this is like... this is like halfway... Usually we're halfway through the stream at this point. I hope you guys aren't disappointed that the stream isn't going into the late hours that we usually do. You know, I don't know. Tell me what you guys... If you guys prefer my original start time, like, which is usually 7 to 6 p.m. CST, or do you guys prefer me to start a little bit earlier? Because I can try. Like, I probably maybe can't do 4 regularly, but I could maybe shoot for 5, and then, like, maybe always try to aim for 6. But we'll see. And then I can end a little bit earlier. Let's raid. I'm gonna raid another new person today. I think would be cool. I'm just double checking. I'm trying to see if like there's anybody that I've popped in their chats recently. Oh, there's someone playing Minecraft as well. Alright. I did not mean to click on that. But let's raid Lunaris Dawn. Raid Lunaris Dawn. There's someone I've seen around town in the VTuber space. So I thought maybe we'll just drop by and say hello. And then, yeah, they're playing some Overwatch 2. And if you guys would stick by for the raid, I'd appreciate it. If you guys would drop some follows over there, that'd be really nice. And I forgot to stop recording, so that's fun. We probably have an hour added to the recording. I can just cut that off in editing. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. On Monday, we're going to go back to YouTube. I don't know what I want to do on YouTube. I might end up playing Minecraft again, so if you guys like Minecraft, come check that out. But I'm thinking about dropping this Dragon Ball on my phone again. I'm thinking of... maybe starting back Pokemon Infinite Fusion, doing some more Nuzlocke stuff on there, but we will see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. If you guys aren't interested in that stuff, Thursday is probably going to be... Thursday, Friday might be Gotham Knights. We might do a double Gotham Knights next week, and on Saturday, T and I are looking to stream together. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'll stop yapping. Bye, matane, bye-bye.